Gears of War 2. This is the Gears game that is credited with ruining the entirety of my 7th grade report card way back in 2008. I played Gears of War 2 a lot, and it turns out this is the first game I ever earned an achievement in. So today I will be returning to my grub fighting origins to unlock the remaining achievements in the first game I ever played on my account. The crowning achievement here is Seriously 2.0, which requires killing 100,000 enemies across all game modes. That number is staggering when you realize that everything takes 2 full seconds to kill with the main weapon, the Lancer. So before I explain exactly how I'm going to handle the bulk of those kills, considering all of my progress has been reset, let me introduce the other 8 achievements that will be getting me a fraction of the way there. These can be split across Gears 2's 3 major game modes. Horde, where you battle enemies in waves of increasing difficulty. Versus, which normally involves dying to MLG wall bouncing gods. And then Campaign mode, which is where I'll be doing the bulk of my grinding later on. To maximize my time, I'll be heading into Horde mode first, since that's where most of my outstanding achievements need to be earned. And the first achievement I'm going to earn is No, But His Face Rings a Bell, which requires being level 15 in multiplayer and beating 20 waves of Horde on the map Sanctuary. Some things to mention about Horde is that every wave has stronger enemies, and every 10 waves gives the enemies passive health and damage boosts, making them way tougher. When I decided to come back and clean this game up, I didn't remember how hard Horde mode actually was. And when you're playing solo, the grubs come at you like they're next in line for the Bonnie Blue special, and it's really hard to survive.
Oh my god, run. Dude, I'm actually getting, like, gassed out. Bro, oh my god, I'm dead. There's nothing I can do. And they did. Oh my god.
After dying on wave 19 a solid 10 times, I realize I need to embrace the original Horde concept and recruit a friend to help me hold out against the grubs. And my good friend Tobias agreed to help me out with the achievements that I was trying to clean up. Now, before I talk about the specifics of what makes Horde mode difficult in general, I will say that having an additional body in the lobby makes this significantly easier, because you don't have to worry about being flanked non-stop. So this is a friendly reminder to listen to what Sam definitely said in The Lord of the Rings.
I could help a bit. Share the load, share the load, the load, the load.
With Tobias sharing the load in this first Horde session, we found an area with only 2 entrances that needed to be watched, and then we used boom shields to block off the larger boomer variants from entering our camping spot. I'll talk more about this strategy when we get to the harder maps, but the first real hurdle in earning this achievement wasn't going to be finishing the Horde waves at all. It was going to be the multiplayer level requirement.
Where's the last enemy? I hear him. He's behind us. All right, wave 20. Where's the achievement? This is the moment of truth. Okay, I'm returning us to the lobby here. I'm gonna check the war journal. This is gonna be tragic, I think. Yeah, so I have 20 out of 20. That means I have to get to level 50, because there's another achievement to beat waves 1 to 50 on the Nowhere map and be level 50. That is so ass.
So with the realization that most of the Horde achievements will require multiplayer levels to unlock, I had to shift my priorities to focus on grinding versus, since like I mentioned before, all of my previous progress has been wiped, which means I need to get to level 50 in a game that's currently 18 years old. Fortunately, Gears of War 2 has player-hosted social matches, which allows multiplayer to be played regardless of how many people are online, since the lobbies will fill with bots. It's almost like multiplayer achievements could still be obtainable if other games used this method too. Very interesting. But even more interesting than that is that the bots in Gears 2 multiplayer are on insane difficulty by default, which means these multiplayer achievements are not going to be as free as I initially thought.
Oh no, he's in the same spot. Okay, run under and fucking gun them.
Oh my god, they're all together. What the hell?
Dude, yeah, what is this? The goddamn robot army, and I get flanked. Oh my god. Dude, how are we gonna do this?
I have 2 overall goals in multiplayer. The first is to get all the way to level 50, and the second is to clean up 2 game mode specific achievements. At first, I thought I should focus on the levels since those were the longest of the 2 tasks. And I incorrectly thought playing Wingman was the fastest way to level because I could rack up kills and do quick games. Now this is very wrong, because playing against bots in social matches gives reduced XP. Now even though that is the case, I did pop the achievement for completing 20 waves on Sanctuary and being level 20 earlier than expected.
Okay, so we got the level 15 achievement, but I'm not level 15. So we got level 20, and we got to level 15, and pro tip, 12 is the new 15.
So this means I need to find a way to level up that doesn't require being killed by bots for 80 hours, which is why I turned my attention to the holy land of true achievements so I could find like-minded individuals. On this website, you can find tons of people grinding 360 era achievements. And with Gears 2 having an abundance of sessions, I quickly found myself a group to do a boosting method called circle jerking.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
To circle jerk effectively, you need to have 2 groups of 5 that find each other in a King of the Hill game. Once everyone is in the match, one team sits in the hill capturing it, and the other team enters the circle in unison to break the hill hold. This method gives out a massive amount of XP if you can find 9 other people who hate having fun. And unfortunately, this is the fastest way to level by an order of magnitude. So what does one do while grinding circles with 9 other people for an achievement? Honestly, we just kinda chatted, and it was a really fun time that reminded me of being a kid and playing games with strangers. We even got into heated discussions about achievement updates. And to put it into perspective, it's been 2 years since I recorded this, and the update I'm talking about has now become a reality.
Right? By allowing people to just delete games off their list as if they never played them. Like, even if they played for like 50 hours. It feels very odd to give that sort of retroactive power. I wouldn't touch my list. My 38% completion was hard earned. We'll keep it that way.
Now, while I enjoyed my 20 hours running in and out of circles with the boys from True Achievements, when I finally hit level 50, I was able to bow out of the ring and get to work actually earning my achievements. The first of which is called Beat the Meat flag. And to unlock this, I need to capture the meat flag 10 times in the game mode submission. If you don't know this mode, it's effectively capture the flag, except the flag is armed with a Nasher shotgun and it fights back. With the bots on insanity difficulty, there was a massive struggle to get this achievement, since I needed to be the one to capture the flag at the end of a round. And with the AI on our team being absolutely terrible, this was a constant uphill battle.
Dude, wait, what? Why am I getting gatted? Like, are you fucking joking? I'm getting lasered by 3 locusts. Cole, shoot him, brother! What are you doing?
Oh my god. No way.
The bots are so bad on our team. It's crazy.
The bot imbalancing was only a surface level issue, of course, because we had 2 human brains that could work together to find a solution to this chronic submitting that the flag was forcing us to do.
Dude, suck my dick. Oh my fucking god, I just got worked. It looked like he was down and he stood right back up.
Ultimately, Tobias and I needed to stick together and play the range game against the AI. Because regardless of how strong the bots were in a 1v1, they couldn't handle double the bullets from 2 war-torn roadie runners. It turns out a reasonable strategy here is mercy. By leaving the bots in a state of DBNO, or for the layman, down but not out, we could effectively eliminate the number of active shooters and walk the flag right to the objective.
I'm just gonna walk, bro. You just gotta walk it. That's what I learned. Botting? Oh, they spawned right here. There's just no way. They're on the hill.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard to get through. Low-key.
Fine. If we down a couple of them, we can leave him for a sec. Get that guy before he reses.
Got 1 down.
Nice.
2 down.
Just fucking leave him for now and kill the guys as they come.
3 down.
I'm out of bullets. I'm out of bullets. Okay, wait. Kill this guy underneath me. Right here. Kill this guy. Oh my god, look at them. They're crawling around like bugs. Like bugs, I say. Oh my god, to the right, to the right. This guy's coming.
You're good. You're good.
That's 6 out of 10. Let's fucking go.
Nice.
We won the match.
With this strategy enabled, we could defeat the Gears of War version of Skynet in the submission game mode. And this meant we had essentially figured out how to unlock this achievement without needing to find the nearest bridge. And after about 15 full games of submission, we were able to get the 10 meat flag captures and get the achievement.
Yo, I'm gonna kill these guys so they respawn. Actually, wait, there's an enemy there. Res your boy. Oh my god, this is perfect. Why would you stick him? Wait, they're pushing. They're pushing.
I got it.
Wait, he's down?
Oh, Franklin's back up. Did you get him?
Oh my god, I got him. Oh my god, that might have been the
There
clutch
we
play.
trust him.
Oh my god.
That worked
Oh.
out so well.
Dude, that achievement sucks ass. Beat the meat flag. Thank God. Holy smokes. Captured 10 meat flags.
With my meat flag beaten, it was time to grab the other multiplayer achievement, Annex, now with execution rules. In order to unlock this, we need to win a game of Annex on each of the 8 maps from the flashback and combustible DLC packs, which is easier said than done. Of course, there was a bit of fortunate news since the description of the achievement has been updated to call out the fact that we can do these against the insane bots in social matches. But here's the monkey's paw for this whole situation. The map order when rolling from social match to social match is random. So after winning a game on a required map, if we didn't see the map we needed, we would need to back out and try to find a new one. This constant lobby resetting comes with some risks though. Remember when I said my stats had been reset a long time ago? Well, that can happen when your connection gets lost while loading into a game. And that almost happened again while I was dealing with bad Xbox 360 servers during this 2024 grind. And although I only had about 35 hours invested into this cleanup, I was starting to panic. Now, I must have been the best Carmine of the bunch because my stats were not lost during the Great Connection upheaval of May 2024. Now, unfortunately, I muted my mic so you can't hear my excitement, but I'm sure it sounded something like this. This achievement at its essence was a battle with time more than anything, since we spent a whole lot of it quitting matches and trying to find the maps that we needed. And since Annex is basically a King of the Hill game mode, the matches we did play lasted a pretty long time. Because we were dealing with map roulette, Tobias and I would independently search for games, and if either of us found a required map, we would join one another's game to play it. Now, since social matches are done peer-to-peer, we were finding out that our East Coast to West Coast connection mismatch was a pretty big buff to the enemy AI.
Dude, I don't know what to do. The connection is so bad.
After what was approaching double-digit hours of match hopping and grub killing, we had acquired all the map wins that we needed except the one on Mansion. And by the time it rolled around, our spirits were high and our shotguns were loaded. This was the chance to grab the last multiplayer achievement in the entire game.
Oh my god, these guys move as a fucking unit. It's going to be inside. It has to be. After this.
Copium.
They're already here standing on the flag waiting with a torque bow.
Coming.
You can't even down a bot fast enough before they fucking torque you. That is so dumb. Okay, let's fucking go. Spawning right. I see them spawning right. One's coming. They're going in the house, I think, though, for the most part.
Dizzy just got dizzed on.
Yep. Sir Dizzle, get fucked dizzled.
Getting a boomer.
Boom. Let's go. This is it. 7 points to freedom. Oh my god, sniper.
Get a montage.
Gotta get a clip. I missed.
Get him.
I'm reloading.
You get one shot, one opportunity.
I died. Achievement unlocked. Annex now with execution rules. About goddamn time. When did these maps released? 15 years ago? Let's go, Tobias.
Now that my final multiplayer achievement has been earned, it was time to return to Horde to finish out our pre-Seriously 2.0 grind. The first step here was to complete the Lost in Transition achievement, which requires completing waves 1 to 20 on the Waystation map in Horde. Like the previous map, Horde mode is easiest when you don't actually let the Horde get anywhere near you, which meant Tobias and I were gonna clear out the early waves aggressively, and when the going gets tough, we're gonna use shields to block off the stairs in this balcony area on the left side. This strategy is genuinely fantastic. But that doesn't mean we can let our guard down because the Horde will find a way to turn us into the grubs.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
I'm ragdolled.
Start wall bouncing.
fuck. I can't. I'm fucking down. I can't. I'm fucking lagging. I can't slide around. Oh, shit.
Oh, this might be harder than we imagined.
Taking the time to wear down the enemies before they made it to our barricade was the big difference maker in our ability to deal with these waves effectively. This strategy only works until the 10th wave though, because of the anti-shield units, the blood mounts. These creatures can climb over our shields, but what they didn't know is we need to defeat 25 of them with the flamethrower to unlock the achievement, Is It Hot or Is That Just You? This level is a perfect one for this achievement since the flamethrower actually spawns right outside our camping spot. So when a blood mount showed up, we would shoot it to weaken it, and then one of us would turn it into a modern day delicacy. Our first run through the 20 waves of this map, we didn't end up getting those 25 kills since there aren't that many blood mounts. So once we crushed the rest of this map to secure the Lost in Transition achievement, we reloaded wave 10 to collect the rest of our barbecue.
Oh, okay, this should be the last one for the achievement.
Burn him?
Burning? Burn, baby, burn.
burn.
Extra Inferno.
Oh.
I'm getting mauled. Die, bitch. Oh, achievement unlocked. Is it hot or is that just you?
Oh,
It's
you're
definitely
definitely
me.
There were now only 2 Horde achievements left, and they required battling to wave 40 on the map of Memorial, and then fighting through all 50 waves on the Nowhere map. There were a few issues that slowed us down on these levels, and the main one is that I was facing chronic lag problems due to the fact that I had to play Gears 2 through cloud gaming because of the Xbox 360 network connectivity issues that were happening at the time. To get around these problems, we needed to bring in a third person to compensate for all the ghost bullets that I was shooting. But with a third person, these levels were honestly just kinda easy, and we were able to plow through them without running into the same kind of friction that we encountered with only 2 people. So with the help of community member Man-Made Track 391, we crushed our way through the 40 waves of Horde on the Memorial map for the Am I Only Dreaming achievement, and then with 0 team wipes at all, we actually finished the 50 levels on the Nowhere map with help from a guy off of True Achievements. This rounded out the Horde achievements that we were trying to wrap up.
That'd be grinded, huh?
I'm about to say I'm getting grinded on. Wait, there's 3 enemies left.
One more.
Oh, let's fucking go. Blood on the sand. Achievement unlocked. Holy smokes. Reach level 50 and get nowhere in Horde. Give us those stats. Do we get some final stats here? I need to see if Tobias was carried. All right, follow. GG's, brother. Good luck on the grind. You're level 81. You're halfway, brother. You're halfway.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You're halfway to level 100, follow. Keep it going, brother.
This means the only thing remaining in Gears of War 2 is the coveted Seriously 2.0. To start off, I was going to need to play through the campaign and find a spot to do my boosting. Having played the campaign many times, I figured there were only 2 options going in. The first was during Act 1 when you're on the drilling rig shooting the machine gun turret at the locusts that are returning to the surface, and the second option was using the missiles from the Brumach during the ride at the very end of the final act of the game. While both options seemed good at the start, the obvious answer was to use the Brumach ride to do the grinding, since we could kill all the enemies at the start of the mission and then reload a checkpoint and instantaneously do it again. Now, just to be clear, after beating the campaign and finishing off all the other achievements that I needed to unlock, I still needed 95,751 kills to unlock Seriously 2.0. To give some perspective, I actually started a timer and kept track of every run through the start of this level so people would know how long this takes when you're starting at basically 0. And roughly every 3,000 kills, I would go back to the main menu to save my progress.
Okay, so I think this is going to put me at about 7,000 kills. And I'm going to back out because I want to make sure that my progress saves. Not doing that could easily screw you up. 7,000. All right, so I'm going to back out. 7,030, and it's been about 20 minutes. So in about 20 minutes, I got close to 2,500 kills. It's not bad at all. It's gonna be a long goddamn time though. That I can tell you for free.
And a long damn time it was gonna be. This type of grind is obviously not fun. But I will say it did bring me back to when I was younger and I would grind achievements during the 360 days, which was a nostalgic ride, I'm not gonna lie. But nostalgia can only fuel the fire for so long. To pass my time effectively, I found movies that I could binge during this grind. But let's just say I was getting more shock from them than if I was hit by lightning in my basement. For example, this was my reaction to the end of the movie Uncut Gems. Now, the official basement ranking is a 9 out of 10 for Uncut Gems. But it's not a good movie for background noise because it's super uncomfortable to watch. That said, I would definitely watch it again if it fit the mood. But in the meantime, I was grinding away hour by hour, run by run, and as time moved on, I was chipping away at the 100,000 kills and moving ever closer to my final achievement in the first game I ever played on my account. And by the time I had reached the home stretch after a solid 10.5 hours of grinding, I wanted to earn this final achievement in a more ceremonious way than just blasting grubs into paste. So I headed back into multiplayer to finish things out.
Oh, I'm getting lasered. No, Dominic, save me. We're not off to a good start here. No, Dom, no. Don't steal my kill. That's one. See you, brother. 3 more. Let's go. This is it. Who's first? No! Why did I come out of cover? Dominic, save me! There's no fucking way, dude. Where are you going, brother? Goodbye, Cole. Seriously, 2.0. Holy shit, dude. I fucking did it. What a goddamn journey, man. Gears of War 2 has been 100%ed. Last achievement, May 29th, 2024. First achievement, December 12th, 2008. This has spanned my entire gaming journey. That is unbelievable.
So after 5,630 days, I have finally completed Gears of War 2 and earned one of the many seriously achievements. And honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to going back and doing another one. So if you want to see that, you should subscribe and leave a comment telling me what your oldest completion is. And in the meantime, check out this video if you want to see more grinds.